The Algoma Sioux was the first vessel to dock at Lock 3 in St. Catharines on Friday as the St. Lawrence Seaway Management Corporation officially kicked off the 2024 shipping season. Robert Lovelace was presented with the top hat, a tradition recognizing the captain of the first ship to enter the Welland Canal.
It's great to be able to represent Algoma and the ship, the fine ship, the Algoma Sioux. We're in ballast. We just came out of Hamilton. That's where she laid up with a cargo last winter. And we're bound for Toledo to load coal for Hamilton.
This is the flagship to the Niagara Port Strait Corridor. Rail, road, water, air, all here in Niagara, our location. But again, moving trade from lake to lake, domestically, internationally, working with our American partners binationally is extremely important. And the workforce. You know, we're looking at hundreds of thousands of jobs that we have here, not here just here in Niagara, but throughout southwestern Ontario that depend on the Welland Canal and the St. Lawrence Seaway. So it's extremely important to Niagara, it's extremely important to the nation. Minister of Transportation, Pablo Rodriguez, and the St. Lawrence Seaway Management Corporation, headed by Terrence Bowles, have signed a new agreement to now usher in another decade of working together with Transport Canada, the St. Lawrence Seaway. 2 decades.
We had a 20-year agreement, and it was extended a few times, but short-term. And so now we've re-signed a modernized, I call it a modernized agreement, that's going to run all the way to 2044. So that's really good because, you know, an industry like we have, like Algoma, for instance, having to invest in ships, they need to be pretty certain that the Seaway is going to be running and running smoothly. And so now they have that assurance now, you know. So I think it's very important. It's important for the economy. You know, it's a recognition of the importance of the Seaway to the Canadian and the U.S. economy. You see the U.S. representatives here today. So, you know, they also recognize how important this waterway is. You know, they talk about the supply chain. I would say that we're the most reliable supply chain that exists, the Seaway, the greater Seaway, right, all the way from the Gulf up until Thunder Bay.
We've been close to 5 years without an agreement. We've been negotiating as well as trying to bring together not only the St. Lawrence Seaway and Transport Canada, but also the different communities, different partners, the stakeholders, to ensure that when we renew the agreement, that in fact for the next 20 years, it's not just about the government and the Seaway, it's about the government, the Seaway, but more importantly, it's about all the stakeholders, the communities, the Indigenous communities, to ensure that the vision and the direction that the communities are taking, the businesses are taking throughout the Niagara region are going to be satisfied within the agreement between Transport Canada and the St. Lawrence Seaway.
With the navigation season officially underway, motorists may encounter frequent and untimely waits at Niagara bridges. Be sure to give yourself some extra time if you need to make your way across the Welland Canal. From Lock 3 in St. Catharines, I'm Anthony Luongo for The Source.